Can he make it a fourth time in his career? Steady Eddie, misses. He's too careful.
They've missed a lot of set shots. You think of two, Buddy Franklin's two at the end of the third. Roughhead missed an easy one. I think Campbell Brown's missed a couple, I think. So that's 4 or 5 that they really should have finished. And look, the game would be different in its complexion if they were kicked straight.
Enright to Hunt.
Having trouble again.
Scarlett just got through.
Well, they're out now.
Mackey from half back to the wing. How's that? Millimetres in it. Corey drives it down towards right half forward. It bounces out of bounds. If they lose this now, the Hawks, they will be kicking themselves. Odds are they'll probably miss.
This crowd is going off. They are loving this, the Hawks supporters.
That's the biggest home and away crowd ever, not involving an Essendon or Collingwood team.
What a great night it's been. A night of celebration for Aussie rules. Corey falling to the ground. Johnson, that was ambitious, over the shoulder. Varco in the vicinity. Another throw in.
Sam Mitchell looking straight up at the umpire and saying, why isn't that a throw? Why isn't that a free kick? One against him earlier in the game for almost identical type of handball over the top.
Worth waiting for this one. Bartel, the champ, gave it out. Prismal went wide. They work it back. Selwood's kick. Found Enright across the ground. It comes, a margin of danger there. Well, down goes Hunt. That's going to be holding the ball. Williams wins the free. Hawthorn will go forward. 4 minutes to play.
Williams short. Hodge, who's had some important plays in this last quarter. Not all of them have worked. Wide to Bateman. Tim, I'm thinking prelim final last year, Geelong and Collingwood. That was a 5-point game. It's got a similar feel, hasn't it?
It has. It has. I just think a couple of times in this last quarter, Geelong have actually invited pressure when they haven't needed to.
Gee, Hodge
is kicking.
Lonergan on the end of it. One-on-one. Steve Johnson's a good man to go for it.
50, surely.
Gee, Luke Hodge.
No, he won't be happy. When we saw Chance Bateman kick across goal in the last quarter, it cost them an easy one as Johnson plays on.
And kicks the goal.
We know how good a player Luke Hodge is, and everyone makes mistakes, and this is the environment that we're in. This is the sort of pressure that you've got when you're playing against the best team in the competition. Their structures work well, and when the pressure is on, they invariably make the right decisions at the right time, and their opposition falters. And they've just been able to withstand Hawthorn's bursts throughout this match.
The remarkable Steve Johnson, obviously not talking to his left foot. Luke Hodge kicks so many with the right and really has failed to get on to too many of his kicks at all with either foot tonight. Rucks go at it. Neither one touched it. Sewell, so good in there. So too Bartel in the opposite direction.
Stevie Johnson's had a massive last quarter, 13 touches.
Hodge to take the kick then. Sends one down towards half forward. It pitches in no man's land. Coming up was Campbell. Stokes in trouble. Goes looking for Brown. Brown, no quitting him. Campbell. Now Ellis into Mines. Brown sold a puck. Down he went. Opportunity for Steve Johnson. Taken front on by Ellis. Couldn't be holding the ball. Have a bounce.
I reckon at this stage of the game, you've just got to send it into the top of the square, long and high as quickly as you can, and just hope that something eventuates.
Well, you got Franklin and Roughhead there. You got some hope, haven't you? Blake, Scarlett, who's away from Roughhead. Good tackle by, away from Franklin for the moment. Good tackle by Buddy.
He loves laying those big tackles, Buddy. We saw him earlier in the game, tackled Josh Hunt, and Cyril Rioli was hanging on to him, and he slung both of them to the ground. He's a strong man.
Brown over the top. Ellis tried to fend Varco off, who did very well to hold him up.
He's looking dangerous here, though, but he's actually positioned himself on the defensive side of this stoppage. He's giving himself a little bit of space to run through.
He's preying on this football, isn't he? Almost went for it there. Selwood, now Franklin. Couldn't quite get it out. Kelly's been terrific. Enright somehow got clear. Every play important. Brown has to kick it now. Franklin. He had 3 to beat.
Who went back? Selwood, fantastic.
Back to Bartell.
Bartell 35 possessions now. Selwood 30. That's a career high for both of those players against the Hawks. Kelly back to Selwood. Just so effective in traffic. He's like Suge Knight as the ball comes up towards the wing. On his back there, the hand pass came over the top from Gillam. Bateman in the nick of time. Ellis forward of the wing. On the lead, Franklin. Dropped it.
Scarlett.
Dropped it, and that could be the key play. A minute to go, 11 points the difference, and Geelong, if they can hold it here, Barco does, they're in prime position to win a game perhaps they should not have.
Yeah, it was a great effort by Scarlett to get his fist to that ball. He only averages 2 spoils a game. So think of that, 1 spoil a half of footy and he's a fullback. They're so attacking their defence, but on that occasion, when the job needed to be done, he got the fist in.
Lonergan over the top. Varco, quick hands. Geelong in control of the footy. Prismal, Blake in his 50th. Bartell's been wonderful. Great kick to Stokes. Couldn't take the mark. It might not count for anything though. Ellis. Guerra. Hodge. Well, he's had a last quarter he'd just like to have again, I reckon. It could have turned into gold at times, and that sums it up.
Sure. I don't think I've ever seen him make so many errors, Luke Hodge.
But the Hawks have asked a lot of questions tonight, and the Cats have answered them.